Walker a move to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime in any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Torres looking up. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there she goes. The first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got one homer at least.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeffrey Bonds, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here we go. Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Marcell Ozuna.
Got him. Ready for another chance. Eric Cisneros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric Cisneros.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Striding in once again, Eric Cisneros.
Second baseman, Eric Cisneros.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bohr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that. Ready once again, Jeffrey Bonds.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Bonds.
He waits, now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Torres looks up, gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Ready for another shot now. Jeffrey Bonds. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jeffrey Bonds. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Bonds.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Rizzo is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins. Bernard Gillespie will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go...
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York
And here's how the
Yankees.
visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field.
Batting third baseman, Jeffrey Bond.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better. I should say more than anybody in the league.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, let it fly right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB.
Hey, your pitch. Get your pitch right here.
And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A really good team at bat right there, right?
Batting fourth, right fielder, Adam Westbrook.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, beautiful. He goes to first. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right. So stepping in, Peter Day. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Peter Day.
To third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in once again,
Up next
Jeffrey
for the Marlins.
Bonds. 0 for
Third
1 for
baseman,
him here in this one.
Jeffrey Bonds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Dave is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jeffrey Bonds. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff. Ready once again, Eric Cisneros. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eric Cisneros.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the... Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Bonds. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Doing better. Clutch up right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's
Are we not waiting
gone.
for Eric?
And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Marcell Ozuna in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 1-2, here it comes. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. This one definitely